Hello everybody, welcome to week 1 of Super League Group A. We've got Spartacus with his hilariously titled Nearly Listened to Jim, because he has listened to Jim. He's changed his team, he has taken off a tackle, he's gone up to 4 block and 2 guard, and has kept the 3 rerolls, only 11 players. But he's taken off tackle and then he's got drawn against Wood Elves first match. Hilariously. So this is nearly his World Cup team. Wait, I don't know. Did he have 12? I don't know if he had 12 and 2 rerolls. I don't know if he had 12 and 2 rerolls before. I don't know which is better. I think it's very equal between 12 and 2 rerolls or 11 and 3 rerolls. But yeah, it's hilarious that he took off the tackle and then has got this. But and then he's got Olivier who won the toss, chose to kick. Olivier has also nearly listened to Jim as well, because Olivier has taken jump up off the tree, which I hated, and has kept his side steps catches, which I liked, and he's got a kick catcher, which is good against one turn. So now he's got even more one turn defense. He's got stand firm, 2 sidestep, and kick. So he literally couldn't be more defended against one turns. Hilarious. This is probably the best idea. If you think you're the best player at Blood Bowl by a mile, which I don't think Olivier is, but in most matches he will be, right? In Super League it's a lot closer because everyone's really good. But if you were like absolutely miles ahead of everybody, even like if you're in like a local league maybe, where you're or like Black Box Trophy or ladder, something like that, where you're just going to be miles ahead of most people you're playing. Maybe this is the way, right? Just completely negate the one turn with 2 sidestep, stand firm, and kick. I mean, that is hilarious to completely eliminate the one turn chance, apart from timeout. And then obviously it plays into his own one turn, because he's got 2 sidesteppers and he's got frenzy. So he's playing for the one turn and against the one turn. I think it's a really nice idea. There you go, he's red, white, and blue because of France, presumably. And Spartacus looks a little bit like Barcelona, I guess. Let's see. Decent customization teams. I should have actually skipped to the end. So he's gone quite anti-blitz. Not complete anti-blitz, though. This could have been... So it's funny, isn't it? Because he got a blitz. So let's go to... This is how he set up. How should he have set up? Well, let's think about this. Why is this guy back here? No reason. He should be here screening, right? He should be here screening. At the moment, I mean, the Croxigo is making this a 3+ dodge on a blitz. No, if it's a blitz, the tree isn't. The tree just moves out of the way and he blitzes this skink. But then there's a screen behind. But I don't know, just screen it. Just screen it with this guy, right? You've got a Saurus. Use the Saurus to screen. Don't let him blitz this guy in a blitz. This guy could be like further forward. The skink could be out. The skink could be behind there, right? This skink could be behind there. He could just be guarding the wings or the centre more. As it is, the centre is still... He can't push through the centre, but he could blitz a skink. He could blitz a skink on a blitz, and he could come around the sides. Either side. I don't like how undefended the sides are against a blitz. And then, of course, it's Wood Elves, and he gets a blitz. He's also got a deep kick as well, which helps him with this as well, doesn't it? So it's all working together, the Olivier skills. Oh, he took root with his tree. He probably was going to blitz this skink. Certainly was at least thinking about it. And then just moves to all 3 of his catches in scoring range. A failed pickup here will mean disaster. Not all 3. He's got 4 catches. Oh, so he's changed it a little bit as well. I think he had a leader. Did he? No. He had 2 rerolls and 4 catches. Yeah, no, this is the same. Okay, so we 3 dice blitz this one with block. Who needs tackle? A. Also, block is just the same. Block is just better than tackle versus these guys, right? Because it protects you from getting knocked over, and it's exactly the same to knock them down. It's only better against blodgers. But block is better versus dodgers. So yeah, this is the problem. This kick and this pressure, this blitz, means that he's got to take his whole team back to defend the ball. And he just auto-lost if he failed to pick up. But the good thing about his build is he's got the 2 guards. So he does get to... this guard doesn't make this a 1D, but it looks like Olivier will say, oh, well, no, he's not going to come in. Maybe he'll come in next turn, right? You don't have to go in the first chance you get. Things are only going to get better, as D. Ream said. So he doesn't have to go straight for the strip. And he's only got 2 guards. He could have even just put like a sidestepper on the other guard as well. That could have been an idea. Yeah, basing the ball. I wouldn't have hated tagging this guarder as well. But you know, he's only based the skink. A rare turn of not basing things from Olivier Delac. Maybe the root and the stun, you know, made him pause for thought. Get an extra block there, very nice from Spartacus, and rewarded with a KO, which Olivier apples instantly. So Apple's already gone on turn 2. The ball is in a cage with guards. And pretty good, really, isn't it? This a lot better, funnily enough, than I don't want to be mean, but in the World Cup we saw Piebot really struggle versus Strider and Misspelled Tree with Lizardmen, and this is a lot better from Spartacus, isn't it? He's got the 2 guards, which helps a lot, of course. Helps a massive amount. That's so good, honestly, against the Lizards. That's probably the main argument for taking guard, is so that you've actually got some defense against strip ball. At least it's a 1 dice instead of a 2 dice, which still isn't great, but at least, you know, at least it's some defense. And Olivier could still come in every turn as well, by the way. Like, it's no problem just to 1D it. It's a 3+2+ to get the ball. Sorry, not 3+, 4+2+ to get the ball most turns. But at least the guard makes it not like ridiculously auto lose, right? And he can also, like, you know, pack the cage full of players like he did a little bit last turn. So, but yeah, he's keeping those cage corners, keeping those guard cage corners. He's defending against it like a million times more. The packed cage as well. Lots of players make the leap in harder. 3 dice blitzing the catcher. Block gets the knockdown that tackle wouldn't have. H cage, full H cage? No. I wonder if there's chain pushing on here. No, probably not, because that's their catches and that's a Croxigo. But no, even if there wasn't. Just blitzes the exposed guy. Hello, Cadefra. It's the full pow and a stun, huge stun. So now he's got the stun. He's using the tree as part of his defense. Now, you could say that Spartacus just went over this side when he shouldn't have. But maybe Olivier guided him in this. This is looking really rough for Spartacus, isn't it? Turn 4, he's still in his own half. Now, the good thing is he's only got to be 3 squares in the opposing half as Lizards, right? He doesn't have to get deep penetration. But he's been shepherded to this side, which is, you know, offset. I kind of hate the offset tree, but at least he only offset it 1 square to the side. I've seen people set it up in this corner, which I think is just terrible, right? 'Cause it's so easy to just avoid it now. Whereas even if you went the other side, it'd still be a tiny bit relevant being there. Whereas if it's here and you go the other side, it's out of the game completely. He's really stopping the switch back as much as possible. I mean, he's everywhere, isn't he? He's lost no players. So yeah, this is a big problem. Big problem for Spartacus. Just having a 3 dice of sidestepper every turn.
No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Insert funny comment here. Also, knobs, knobs, knobs.
Insert your knobs too.
No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Knobs. Thank you very much, Spartacus. 6 knobs, glorious, and 2 knobs for Cadefra. Thanks. Oh, he gets the power, so he doesn't get hit with his tree. But Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely glorious. Going in for a 1-day here, I think. Desperately trying to beat off the Lizardmen. Maybe he'll dodge. But you can't really dodge. Maybe a uphill? No. Just one in 3 himself into Stun City. Turn 5. Survives the Stun's turn anyway. You know, really, I guess he dissuaded the pressure from Olivier that turn. And, you know, because he was in danger, right? The Skink's down. The Crocosaurus, sorry, is like down and out. This Olivier went for a really strong, you know, cover turn instead of a really strong pressure turn. I feel like the pressure was more dangerous with him having 2 stun players. I mean, pressure's always more dangerous, isn't it? That was a stupid comment. Pressure is always more dangerous to deal with, but then sometimes cover is the correct thing to do, isn't it? So. Oh, he has taken guard away from the front of the cage because it's such a hard jump in. Leaving the switch a little bit on now is Olivier. Putting the wall out to stop the advance. Problem here is if he fails this dodge, he gets somebody surfed. He doesn't. So he avoids the surf. There is a chance of a switch now, probably. But doesn't feel he needs it. Just gonna smash forward. Power through. Gets the knockdown again thanks to block. I mean, tackle is only for the blotches, to be fair. It's always better to blitz with block. You know, like you would have been blitzing with block anyway, right? In the old build. I'm just being facetious, so I probably shouldn't be. I should probably be sensible for using the guard well again. And he plays them very well, does Spartacus. Oh, is something happening here? Something is very much happening here. Gets the pow. Flip me, guys. Uphills him. And he was looking for the push, obviously. If he'd got the push or the pow, he would have chained this guy out. The ball would have been out here, and then he could have blitzed it from there. And yeah, that was a very good chance to just get the ball loose there from Olivier Dulac. Has to base the skink. Basing skinks is very good, isn't it? Because they're agility 3, so. So he did do the mash in, did Spartacus. And he could surf, I guess, with this Saurus, but it's turn 7, so he needs to forget about that, like I just did, and get into range somehow. There's the blitz. This looks very, very dangerous, doesn't it? Very starchy play, this. And then, what is the catch? Is the skink? Yeah, it's going to dodge off to here. And then this other skink can also dodge off. Could have thought about a rush there, right? Could have thought about a rush onto this. Even a double rush. Because it's turn 7, so you probably, you know, you've got to stop him getting the ball off you as much as possible. And maybe it was a double rush to here, so that he'd be screening with this guy. So you know, because this is the stripper, right? This is who he wants to blitz with. So if you put him there, he'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just cancel them easily. But if you dodge in there, then he can't cancel this so easily. He might have to use 2 players to cancel this, or hit them with the stripper first or whatever. So I think that's actually much better if you double rush here. But I understand not. Maybe you wouldn't have had to. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is probably the best way. An extra dodge. Yeah, that was probably the best square. But like, this is natural to just get another scoring threat and stuff. No, like, not less dice rolls. But this would have been really big. Like, 'cause look, this first thing he does is move this guy through it there. Oh. Wait, he's going in the front? Wait. No, he's not. Don't like moving him in first, but I guess he doesn't need him for recovery. So. Oh, that's a bad bounce. Gets his scoring threat in. And skulls out and Kazes himself. Oh my goodness. First thing is the skink block, and then the saurus block, and then pick it up and score. No need to do anything fancy. Okay, well he is. He's going to block with block. I guess you've got 2 rerolls, so you might as well, right? You don't have to rush. Do you have to rush? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do have to rush and pick up. You do have to make two rolls. But you've got 2 rerolls. It's interesting, isn't it? There is value in taking these hits, right? You just got a KO. And he gets this hit as well. And hit a dancer. Or 3 dice this dancer. Yeah, okay, no, you've got to. You can 3 dice both dancers, right? You can block this dancer with block and then 3 dice him blockless. Yeah, okay, yeah, you've got to take all the hits. I would have actually been even greedier than that. I would have hit the other dancer first. Nope. Okay. Gets it in. Perfect drive. Let's see if Olivier can get the 1 turn. He has got a few things built into it. He's got the 2 sidesteppers, which should help. He's failed his KO roll, so he's only down to 9 players. He's got the frenzy, he's got sidestep. I think this is probably going to be a bad defense if he's not changing it. Yep, he's changing it. Yep, he realised it's basically impossible to defend against this 1 turn chance. So just backline. Yeah, I like just backlining this. It's just literally too hard to defend. Until some big brain person like Elliot works out the best way to defend it, I think it's best not even trying, honestly. Solid D. But the problem is this lets you do whatever you want on the LOS, doesn't it? Which is, you know, 3 dice blocks, all sorts. So that's for the scatter catch chance. Good thing to remember. Very good from Olivier. There you go. Obviously easy to get the pushes. And then he fails a 75% dodge. So backline doing a good thing there. At least something, at least some roll had to be made. Kale comes back. It's funny this, isn't it? They've both taken their World Cup teams with tiny little changes. They've both nearly listened to Jim. That's nice to see. We've got 5 players in the LOS. Interesting. The danger with this is, if you can crack it, you can hit a skink, right? Dubs. Doesn't re-roll. His wrestler's the one who's cast, so there was no safe block. Oh my goodness. Crocs instantly activates. And Frenzy being a nega trait there, right? Otherwise you'd have blocked, so. Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? Like, it's something you can do when you've got loads of strength and guard, and your opponent doesn't. But, I mean, the fact is that Olivier has the strength tree, right? So Olivier can crack it. Like, if he'd powered there, he would have hit with a dancer, and then he could have blitzed a skink. Or blitzed a skink with a dancer, whatever. But he could have done some. He could have been smashing the skink. I don't think it was a great setup. Like, interesting, but not what I would have done. I am here. Yo, that's Spartacus. Oh my god. Instant critical 1 in 36. Instant root. Not had much luck with his tree. As Olivier. I am Spartacus. That would be great, wouldn't it? We need Eliod to. We need PC to put in a good word for Eliod with Syrian. And then I am Spartacus. Oh man, we're really going balls out here. Like this strategy from Spartacus. Completely abandoning these guys back here. But if you make them roll some critical 1 in 36s, then if they fail, you can just win, right? Like, I think making the elves make rolls that if they fail, they lose is how you beat them. Right? Now, some people make rolls like that without needing to. Oh, this one was needed, but he didn't need a hit from there. Well, oh god, so he's rushed. No, he did have to, so he didn't have to. Okay, so this was a lot of rolls, right? That was a lot of rolls. That was like 2 rushes and a dodge. So that was 3 critical 1 in 36s was Olivier's plan. And yes, he was unlucky to dub skull, but his literal plan was 3% to just lose. Right? Well, not really. Not if he'd powered on the first hit. Yeah, okay, if he'd powered on the first hit. It's still tough though, right? There's still 1 in 36s that can fail and stuff, potentially. I guess he's got things around. So, like, this is the thing, it's like, I'm not saying that it was bad from Olivier. He could have moved this guy first though, and maybe this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could have gone to there, and he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, right? They could have done something then. They could have been doing something, but he wants to cut corners at the end, right? He wants to like go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with this guy, and he wants to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe rush if he'd powered this guy and stuff. So he wants to be doing things a little bit later, and But yeah, like that's how you can beat Olivier Dulac, right? If you make him make 3 1 in 36s, if he fails any of those, if he rolls a double 1 with a dancer rush, he just probably loses, right? The ball's getting picked up in a cage. So yeah, so this guy does go to that square, and this guy does run all the way around. So yes, those two could have been the first two moves. And you would have at least had, especially the one guy who was down, right? The guy who was lying down could have definitely just been up. Oh my god! And this dodge before the ones like any of these could have failed. 1 in 9 dodge there. Of course, another 1 in 9 dodge. He hasn't failed any dice rolls. And and then moves the free guy at the end. So there you go. Didn't fail any rolls whatsoever. Wait, was this guy in the end zone? I didn't make an ODL check! Oh my god! I didn't make an ODL check, and the one time I don't make an ODL check, ODL has done it again! And then he came out of nowhere! Amazing! Hello! Incredible! Incredible! So yes, Olivier rolled a bunch of dice that turn and didn't fail anything. But, that's okay, right? Like they can both be doing the right thing for Olivier to have to roll a bunch of dice, right? I'm not saying that it's terrible of Olivier, but it is good by Spartacus. That's all you can do is just make him make these rolls and just hope that he fails one day. And, you can do everything right and still lose because they're Wood Elves. And then, of course, with Wood Elves, you can do everything right and still lose because they're Wood Elves, right? You can just roll a critical 1 in 36. Like my game versus the Undead, where I made 2 dodges with a ball carrier, double won them both, right? Like, there's not a lot you can do if you make two 1 in 36s with the ball and fail them both. Whereas Olivier just started his turn with 3 1 in 36s from the ball. And then made all the rolls afterwards as well. Had some safe moves this turn. The good thing that Lizards have for them in this matchup that other Bash teams don't is that, okay, he did a leap there, yeah, because he was in the Crocs. Wait, does tail work on the leap as well? Yeah, so he should have. No. Because he's got leap, it cancelled out the tail. Right. So it was the right move, probably. Nah, probably best. It's still probably best just to 3-2 actually, because on a 1 you're still trapped there, so it's probably better to 3-2 out. Anyway, no, I don't know why you're saying that. How is the chaos coming on? Oh, Dimmy. It's a 4-2 dodge. Yeah, so the 4 is 75%. And a 3 is 66%. Now, you do have a 2+ afterwards, which you might have dodge for. Or you might not. So the 66 is just out, isn't it? The 66 is just out. So I'm going to samba this now because I'm interested. So you're 69.444 to 4-2 with dodge. So the question is then, where can he get to, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He might want to be here or here. Whereas if he went out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, he could only get to there. So it gets him like 2 more squares forward, doesn't it? It gets him 2 squares further forward. So Yes, you're not going to dodge forward. I mean, if you're dodging forward, you're a lunatic. So if you want to get to this square or this square, then leaping is better. Yes. But I think it would be better to just, maximise chance of your dancer not dying for the cost of 2 squares. I feel like it can't be worth it. But there you go. Well, I mean, it can be worth the leap. I don't think it'd be worth doing the 4-3. It can be worth a leap, of course. It's 66.6 versus 69.4, so it's only a little bit more likely. So, the 2 squares a little bit better. Who am I playing tonight? It's a good question. Bright, I think. Wait, no, did I play Bright? I've literally got no idea who I'm playing. Yeah, I've already played Bright, yeah. Let's finish this game first and then think about who I'm playing. There's a very exciting match happening right now. Ah, thanks, Spartacus. Well, there you go. That's who I'm playing. Gets a full POW, instant and full. Pretty good versus a skink, isn't it? The only way you can get it is a full POW. Maybe he should have blitzed with a ball. So he'd have with block. No, he was gonna score. Wow. Still think it's better to blitz with the ball. Wow, so he goes in early. That's interesting, isn't it? Is he going for the win? Or is he trying to... No, he's not going for the win, is he? Everything else has moved. He's got no way to keep the ball safe at all. One, two. Isn't it just better to blitz with the ball? Because if you 1 in 9... you can then just jump over him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. Oh no, you can't score. It was a double rush to score. Okay. So, if he 1 in 9s, he was going to re-roll. And then if he re-rolled into a dub skull, then he would have lost if it had been with a ball. And if it was a push, then... maybe you could have done something different. Don't know. But anyway, went in early, so... I think I lost track of what I thought earlier when I said. The thing is, Lizards can actually score quickly, right? A lot better than other Bash teams. So, this is a little bit dangerous for the Woodies. High kicks, kept the same defense. I don't like this... say defense, offensive setup. I don't like this defense versus blitz. But there you go. He gets the high kick, gets the furthest away skink to it, which is correct, I think. So you've got a 4-turn drive. You can definitely score in 4 turns here. Very doable. See, Saurus there, shouldn't it be better to start there? Like, that's such a good square to stand the Saurus in. Seems weird not to start. And these two here as well. I don't know. I guess it is tricky against the kick, isn't it? The kick is a pretty good skill, to be fair. Like, for this kind of thing. Not versus lizards so much because of movement 8. Versus orcs. Brutal, innit? The orcs have just got to trundle Mr. Throw over for 10 turns to get the ball. Tree finally doesn't root. Incredible. Just going to bang a Saurus, is he? I've got no idea who's blitzing. Oh, the ball. Okay, well. That's not what I would have done. And now the stripper is down, which means Spartacus can just run the fuck away from him. Gets a removal. We're absolutely going to move the ball 8 squares away from the stripper. It's like, of all the most guaranteed things in Blood Bowl. Yep. You could surf the other catcher, right? Could surf this catcher. Okay, he's blitzed with him. Oh, fails a dodge there. What he could have done was block this guy and then dodge this skink around to here, then block with the Crocs, and then if he powers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush and surf that one. But yeah, this is the much more sensible place to blitz this one and then move him up. Get some defense. Can 2D the ball here, surely. Surely this is a quite easy 2D on the ball. Yeah, he 100% needed that Saurus there, and he also needed the skink as well. Yeah, he needed this skink there as well. Maybe he's even a rush from that skink. So easy 2D on the ball. Well, it's not that easy. He's got no rerolls, has he? Olivier's 2 reroll build. I mean, that is the weakness. Roll some bad dice and it gets away from him. Going straight for the ball with a dancer. Fails. Max move away from this dancer now. Yep. There's like no choices there. Just you have to just max move away from the dancer. 1,000,000%. Another injury. It's funny because like there is the psychology of it as well. Like you know that like he just did that instantly, like because it's like you just have to. You're just like, oh god, yes, I can run away from the dancer. He'll have done it. He'll have done it with this as well. Just like with this guy's like, right, I've got to run as far away as I can from him when a dancer's down. He can even foul this. Well, it's not in range. There's no point in fouling it. Could have fouled the catcher. Crocs just KO'd itself on a dodge. Which was the right thing to do, right? Put the oh god, it's fucked up. And then he's doing 1,000,000 dice rolls. Failed. And quite an easy 4-turn score for Spartacus, wasn't it? You know, Olivier went for 2 leaps in, they both failed, and they both destroyed his position when they failed. So there you go. That is the match. And it actually takes us the post-match screen because it's a replay. So there you go. Congratulations, Spartacus beat Olivier Dulac on Wood Elves. You know, the worst possible matchup for Lizardmen. But again, not that bad when the Lizardman player is very good. That is the thing that I think it's overblown by bad Lizardmen coaches playing against not even bad, just like average, even good Lizardman coaches, top Lizardmen coaches. It's not so hard for them, but you know, so like I think that's it. If you've got like average versus average or good versus good, very skewed towards like, you know, bad versus bad, good versus good, average versus average. I think it's favoured towards the Wood Elves quite heavily, probably more heavily when they're both bad, right? And then as they both get better, until it's not that bad if they're both really top tier players. And there you go, impressive stuff from Spartacus, my new boyfriend. And Spartacus is top of the, oh god, he's in twice. I messed up the ladder. I messed up the leaderboard. Oh dear. Andri. Oh god, I copy pasted it wrong. Oh, well that looks terrible, doesn't it? Spartacus is so good, he's in twice. There you go, impressive stuff from Spartacus. Oh dear. Yeah. I unfortunately I copy pasted him over Andri. Andri is actually top of the ladder, the leaderboard, the table. There you go. Andri beat Sergel. Spartacus has beaten Olivier. So there are two players on a win, and there we go. What an absolute disaster. There we go. Andri is top in Spartacus. I mean, they're joint, right? And Olivier and Sergel are joint on 0. And Bright and I are joint on 1. There you go. What an absolute disaster. Do apologise for that. Terrible, terrible play from Jim. I don't have a graphic for the next round of fixtures. But I can tell you that I'm playing Spartacus in about an hour and a half in real life. Olivier Dulac is playing Sergel, and Bright is playing Andri. So there you go. Congratulations, Spartacus. Commiserations, Olivier. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. I was trying to say everybody at the same time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.